I really hope my camera doesn't fall over. Hello beautiful people, my name is Jordan and welcome back to my channel. So, today I'm going to be talking about my top 5 favorite, well, not favorite, irrational phobias. I have a really weird brain, and if something bothers me, I make all points to avoid that thing. I have some phobias that are kind of silly, but they're like legit. Like I will freak out if I am around them. So I have 5, but some of them are in their own like subcategories. So I will kind of explain them as much as I possibly can. Okay, and they're not in any specific order because there's none that I like am more scared of than the others. It's just things that freak me out, things that squick me, things that truly make my stomach feel bleh. My first one is BandAids. This is really weird and strange to explain, but I hate, oh there it goes. Okay, actually that's a nicer angle, hey. Okay, my camera fell, but it's okay because that's not like cute. So anyways, and there's an entire family like staring at me right now. Hey, what's up? Just continue your walk. Anyway, so BandAids. I have been terrified of them since I can even remember. Before I can even remember. Before I was even, actually no, that angle sucks. Okay, so before, fuck it, I guess it's just gonna stay like that. So, BandAids, let's get back into it. I hate them with a passion. I don't care if I am spewing blood. I don't care if I am just completely and totally and utterly dying. If you try to put a Band-Aid on me to stop anything, if you try to even touch me with a Band-Aid, I will freak the hell out and I will scream and I will hit because I do not like them. I do not like Band-Aids. I hate them. Like if somebody comes like to dinner and they're wearing one, I will actually ask them, take that shit off right now because I will not have dinner with you. It's like a thing where I literally cannot eat while looking at one or thinking of one. If someone even mentions them while I'm eating, I cannot eat. It's like, I have no idea why. It's just something that's so deeply ingrained. Like I remember my mom told me stories about when I was a baby, like a year old, and she would try to put Band-Aids on me and I would scream bloody murder and cry and just wrap it up in toilet paper. Like I was a weird child, but like I'm an even weirder adult. Like who the hell is scared of Band-Aids? Like I've never met anybody else with that phobia. Like that's weird, right? I mean, but it's me, and I don't think I'll ever get over it, to be honest with you. I've tried to stomach it. I think it's like because of the sticky residue, it's just like a squicky type thing to me, and I just can't handle it. And it's just like the look of them, and like I unfollow people if they post a picture of it on their Twitter or Instagram. I don't care if I've known you since high school. If you post a picture of a Band-Aid, I'm unfollowing, and I don't care. The next irrational phobia, spines. This is another really weird one for me. I recently saw a movie, and in the movie they were doing a spine surgery. I started having a panic attack during the movie and I almost puked. I cannot handle anything to do with spines or the bending of spines. If they show like a skeleton bending over in some kind of like health video or something, like just spines freak me out. I don't know why. Like even the part in Harry Potter where they go down the Chamber of Secrets and they land in the chamber originally, right? And they land in the pile of spines. That freaks me out, and I don't know why. I think like a huge part of it has to do with the fact that I'm terrified of becoming paralyzed, and like to think about like a spinal surgery, like to have someone like a crack in a spine just freaks me out. Like just even like thinking about it now just makes my like I'm testing my, my heart's beating pretty damn fast right now. So I'm freaking myself out. I'm getting myself worked up over my phobias, but I'm doing this for you all so you can laugh at how stupid my phobias are. If I think about them too much, and because I do a lot of yoga, which involves a lot of bending over, I actually am so flexible now that I can bend over with my legs completely straight and put my head between my knees. Like it's something that I really pride myself on doing. I've been able to do it for a few years, but it's just, and just like, but if I think about spines before I do that, I will not be able to bend over. I have to keep my back completely straight. If you noticed a change in my posture ever since I started talking about the spines. Yeah, okay. So, spines. Whales and sunken ships. or big things under the water. I think it's called techo aquaphobia or something like that. If I got it wrong, the word's right here. So yeah, big things under the water, either man-made or whales, like big, just, I don't know, just gargantuan things under the water. Like playing BioShock freaked me out. Like, cause it's this gigantic city under the ocean. And that's weird, right? Like my friend Toby actually was talking to me about the other day about how he went to a amusement park and they had drained the water ride, and you could see these pipes that had been, oh god, it just like a shiver just ran through my spine. Spine. Okay, so no, just like there was huge pipes under where the ride was, where the water was, and like he has the same phobia I do, and so him describing the phobia, like the pipes, like made me freak out, and then we both freaked out, and then like talking about like if I look at a picture of the Titanic under the water, I will legitimately have to look away. Like, it just creeps me out to know that something so gargantuan under the water, I don't know, I can't describe it. It's just been a thing since I was little. I can pinpoint the moment where I first got scared of whales was when I went to San Antonio SeaWorld when I was about 7 years old, right? And so this was like before all the SeaWorld shit. But I went, and to get into the ride, there is this ride called the Great White. And to get into the ride, you have to go through this tunnel. And there's this tunnel, and it has like windows on the wall. And there's this gigantic paper mache or plastic or whatever blue whale head, and it's just staring at you through the glass, and it's gigantic. I mean, like, it's huge, and like this giant underwater scene and everything. And I remember being terrified of whales at that moment, and I used to be like a huge whale fan. I used to be obsessed with whales. They were like my favorite animal. And like, so yeah, I became obsessed with I became terrified of whales at that moment, and in turn just being terrified of things underwater. And I love BioShock. I play it all the time, but just to think about it freaks me out. Plane crashes under the water, like just things like that, no. 4 is abandoned amusement parks. Oh god, it's freaky. Okay, so like it kind of comes back to like the pipes thing that I was talking about. Like abandoned amusement parks just have such a creepy air. I've never been to one, but like if I Google pictures of them, I like to do this thing because I'm a little bit of a masochist. Not really, but I like to Google abandoned amusement parks and look at them while it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, late at night when I should be sleeping, and I Google abandoned amusement parks and I look at pictures and I start like bringing myself to a panic attack. I don't know why I do this, but I just like, I don't know why. It's just like because the desolate amusement park of something that used to be full of people, and like just to have it completely empty and like dilapidated, and like if someone shows me a roller coaster with like vines, like leaves like growing over it, and like kind of like half underwater, oh god, just even thinking about it just like freaks me out. Yeah, so I don't know what else to talk about that, but just if you Google abandoned amusement parks, just let me know what you think of it, like if that freaks you out or not, because I don't know if that's a normal thing. I don't think it is, because my weird ass, all my friends make fun of me for my weird phobias. So anyways, number 5. I don't know if I'm going backwards, 5 through 1, but anyways, I think I did 1 through 5. I don't remember, fuck. But anyways, the last one is claymation. And I'm not talking about like stop motion, like Nightmare Before Christmas, or even though that movie scares me too, but Nightmare Before Christmas, and don't drag me on that, by the way, and like Corpse Bride and stuff, that's stop motion. Like I'm talking about claymation, like where it's actual like pieces of clay, people made out of clay, like moving. I'm talking about like Celebrity Deathmatch and things like that. I think actually like a Robot Chicken, things like that, like claymation. There's a huge difference between claymation and stop motion, even though claymation is stop motion. Okay, not all stop motion is claymation, but all claymation is stop motion, if that makes any sense. So the claymation part of it is what freaks me out. I think the thing that triggered me on that the thing that made me realize that I was terrified of claymation is watching Celebrity Deathmatch as a child and like seeing like gore, but like in claymation form. Like, I don't know, it's just so off-putting and I hate it so much. There is actually a movie called The ABCs of Death, which is a movie I regret watching so much. But there is, I think it's T for toilet. Because like, okay, The ABCs of Death, basically, I'm just gonna give you a quick synopsis of it. It's horror, little short horror films based off of each letter of the alphabet. And so there's one called T for toilet, and it is a claymation short film. And basically this kid like dies getting crushed by a toilet, and it's claymation and stuff, so it's not like real. But that freaked me the fuck out, and I barely could watch it. Like I had to skip a lot on the ABCs of Death, to be honest, but that one specifically because I just hate claymation so much. So I don't know, it's just a thing. Like God. So yeah, all 5 of those, just don't send them to me. Also cockroaches, but I wouldn't consider that a phobia because that's not, I mean, I'm scared of cockroaches, but it's not something to where I would consider it to be a irrational phobia, because I mean, those are something that can like literally be in your bed, so it's not like irrational. That's a pretty rational phobia in my opinion, but it's not something that literally freaks me the fuck out like all 5 of those do. So anyways, what are some of y'all's phobias? If you have any regular phobias or irrational phobias, or if you're scared of any kind of bugs or anything like that, just let me know. Put those down there. Make sure you click like and make sure you click subscribe so you can see all my videos. I post every single day, so look forward to those. My name is Jordan, like I said, but all my social media is under YJordy. If you want to follow my Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, that's all under that name. So if you have any questions for me, just drop those down and I'll be more than happy to answer them. I kind of want to make another Q&A video. So yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being a part of my little world. Part of your world. Anyways, thanks for watching, you guys. Toodles.